始まったよ。早いよ。次のゲームまでが早いよ。ということで、ワンダラどうも、チームオッズのタシです。マーダードから L.A. ノワール、シンパシーを感じます。はい。推理ゲーから推理ゲーやね。ちょっとさ、気になったことをちょこちょこ、この時点で、突発的に始めたのもあって、相変わらず俺の配信って突発的だよな。ちょっと気になったから。L.A. ノワールの配信するときにさ、ゲーム配信中。特にないのかな。あれなさそうかな。ないかな。大丈夫そうだな。なさそう。特に注意することはなさそうです。そしてコンビニ行ったついでなので、またディアルゴールドを買ってきちゃいました。 X の方です。 X。 不可能なものはない。誰もが道を切り開く先駆者だ。世の中を変える魔法があるとすれば、それは持続すること。いつか必ず道は開ける。ディアルゴールド Y にはクラシックを奏でる集中力と内なるパワーを込めました。信じることを貫いて自分自身の道を切り開け。違う道を歩め。人と違う道を歩め。ディアルゴールド X にはロックの高揚感と熱狂するパワーを込めました。ヨシキさんが言ってんだよね。多分言ってるんだろうね。あれでいらっしゃい。今ね、ダウンロード中。L.A. ノワールじゃん。そうだよ。マーダードが終わっちゃったから。明日になる前にマーダードが終わっちゃったから。違うよ。L.A. ノワール。そう、もともとは PS3 の作品なんだけど、コンプリートエディションっていうのが出て、そう、実質リマスター GTA5 みたいなもんだね。なんで俺ネイティブに言ったんだろう。ディアルゴールド X も買ってきたよ。ついでだったから。あ、X のがうまい。Y はね、なんかね、切れた味だったんだけど、X はね、深みがある。てか、こっちこそあれだわ。ディアルゴールドに近い。そこセンス悪いな、アニサキ。そこ隠すんだったら Y と S の間だろ。まだまだだな。コメント職人としては。Y と S の間隠せば読めちゃうだろ。アレルも暇なんか昨日で終わっちゃったもんね。一応終わったもんね。ワイルドランズはね。でももう佐賀みたいなもんだよね、配信者のね。正直、企画の内容を立ててる人はさ、YouTube 的な意味でね、 ぱいさネタを出せばさ、その分さ、それやろうと思ったけど隠せてないって言われるからやめた。それを狙ってるんじゃないの？俺軽く事件になったこと言おうか。俺今日さ、コンビニ、今日さ、同じコンビニ2回行ってるんだけどさ、1回目ディアルゴールド Y を買いに行ったんだけど、ディアルゴールド Y とタバコ買いに行ったんだけど、コンビニの中でさ、普通にさ、タバコの番号を言ってさ、〇〇番くださいっつって、2つくださいって言ってさ、外出てさ、すいません。なんすかって。って心の中で思ってなんすかと思ってさ、どこかで会いましたよねって言われてさ、怖っと思って。いやー、違うと思うんですつって。その人はそうですかって、うわ、びっくりした。どっかに消え去ったよ。いや、俺からするとさ、配信もやってるしさ、東京で働いてたしさ、ここら辺周辺うろうろしてるしさ、思い当たる節がありすぎてさ、ちょっと恐怖を覚えたよね。っていう話。音でかかった女の人。L.A.ノワール。いいね、始まり方が。ちょっとびっくりしたけど。L.A. ノワール VR 事件簿にプレイステーション VR 版が登場です。VR 事件簿を購入するからご購入いただくと割引価格でお求めいただけます。はあ。へい。結構高い。ソーシャルクラブとか懐かしいな。ニューエクストラス。ロックスターゲームズのオープニングセンスいいよね。そっか。バイシクル。でもこのさ感じは好きだわ。ちょっと音うるさいよね。超絶オープンカー。
Every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
綺麗やね。
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
左右確認せずに出てったぞ、警官が。RDR だ。レッド・デッド・ディテメンション始まってる。いや、雑すぎるやろ、映像が。これって何年なんだろうね、世代的に。クラシックカーの時代だから。ハリウッド。パンタゲス、パンテグレス、パンタージス。服装が古いね。仕事の多い街。20世紀。そりゃそうか。 19世紀って言われたらちょっとびっくりしたけど、20世紀はそりゃそうだ。いや、サックスがいいね。急に映されてる。
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the path, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14
14 Adam.
Go ahead, KGPL. 14 Adam, see the detective.
運転してるのが主人公。
16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2. Roger, 14 Adam en route.
あうごいっす。さっきぶり。このぐらい下げればあれかな。フォトモードあるんだ。ちょうど10年前にクリアした懐かしさも踏まえて遊べるね。じゃあ緊急車両通ります。緊急車両通ります。ほら。緊急車両通ります。リマスターやるからちょいちょい見る。俺いきなり事故ったわ。殺人か。個人男性で遺体は中央死体安置場へ移送中。あれもう現場終わったの。被害者の方に2発撃ち込み銃を投げ捨てたらしい。好きにやってくれ。ゴロつきか。
I'm not expecting any miracles here. And if we recover the weapon, bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We got places to be.
Happy hunting.
二人して喋るな。鑑識に調べさせろよ。
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
R2 で
All
走る
right,
のか。
have it your way. We'll search
走り
right
方
up
が
to
警
the
官
back
だ。
wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
あ、操作が GTA だな。ミニマップ小さくね。
Look at this junk.
Look this junk. カーマニアってトロフィーきつかったな。
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
マーダードと勝手が違うぞ。周辺。あ、まるであれか。シュリンクセイス。ロサンゼルス中の車全種類に。おお。
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my
確か
work.
さ、GTA4 とかと違って、あれ、これ5の後の作品じゃないよね。5の前の作品でさ、こっからさ、モーションキャプチャー使い始めたんじゃなかったっけ？
Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience.
道路に車並べて交通規制して一つ一つ乗ってるの。公安じゃん。
And collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances.
ちなみにうちの友達に警官がいて、ちょっと内事情は知ってます。
combination of therapy and drug.
ね、フェイスキャプチャー革命だったよ
Notice
ね。
and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a
こ
number
っちが
of
先だったよ
clinics
ね。
in Los Angeles,
フェイスキャプチャーは。
Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever?
顔
I
顔。
can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every
ノワールが先だよ
physician
ね。
has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
医者の話なんかな。
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
こちらちょっと待って。やだやだ、いいいい、結構です。結構です。ちょっと待って。結構です。ねえ、油断したわ、マジで。
Of course,
ま
young man.
た俺医学の話聞かなきゃいけないの。
Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount
ヘ
of
ルプスね。
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work.
いいよ、結構です、医学の話は。
Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience.
もう油断した
That's what
わ。
I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under
はい
duress.
はいはい、戦時中の話
Can
ね
it。be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of
タバコ吸ってていい？
circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down.
コードにまた
We try to
話
find ways
し始めたよ。
to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy
しかもあの労働中多分あれなんだろうな。役者をまた呼び戻すための労働中だったんだろうな。
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine,
はるか遠くにいるようで、もう一回質問していいです
it's
か？
like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
そうですそうですそうです。戦時中のね。
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles.
またあれだぞ、コードニーの変顔見れる
Your
ぞ。
penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them
いや
in your
ここの
spare time.
カメラ切り替わった瞬間の顔を見てみ。
Is that a deal?
Is
ほ
it
ら
ever?
ほらほらほらほら。
I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
また通る人が。また通んのかよっていう顔で。ただ通るだけの人がああいう顔で。いやさ、普段からさ、これさ、丸が決定だからさ、
Circumstantial.
PS4 で最適化してない。丸×の最適化してないからさ。
This isn't what we're looking for.
ペコペコ言ってんだけど。基本的になんかブルったら丸を押せばいいのね。
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
もしかして酒によって白人男性撃った？こん中とか見れんの？やっぱあれか、てんでんってならないとダメか。
Maybe. No.
マジ？結婚ついてる。何してんの？現場維持が大事だぞ。何これ？筆？
Probably nothing.
バコだ。
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
賢くないと繋げられない。スキルあるんか。
I'm at a loss.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a
そう
way
だ
to
ね。
go.
ここで一
Doesn't
発
really
撃っ
matter
た
how
の
you
かな。
go once you're gone.
倒れて
Don't
一
get
発
all
撃ったの
deep
か
on
な。
me, Phelps.
あ、割れてる。え、あそこにあんじゃん。
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
はしごか雨水パイプ。
Not much help.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
L.A.ノワールは覚えてる。マダードよりは覚えてるだろうな。よう登れたな。ああ、これか。リボルバー式だ。
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
製造番号。あとは銃痕だな。弾は2発撃たれてんな。
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
面白さ
Follow
重
up
々。
on this now before the perp tries to leave town.
あ、手帳はこう見るんだ。なるほどね。スミス&ウェストンリボルバー。うまっ。製造番号 S71893。2発撃たれてる。そう、LA のある980円とか
We
で売っ
have
て
the
たもんね。
gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
いや、製
It's
造
a
番
pretty
号でわ
fancy
かる。
gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
行こうぜ。
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
キンっつったな。
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's
目
foot
撃
up
者
my
はい
ass.
ないよな。
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
三角で乗るんだ。おう。発砲点。銃砲店か。銃と弾薬を販売するダウンタウンの発砲店。はい、ここでもあれだわ。スティックの壊れ具合の弊害が出てる。人引いたら交通安全課に通報されるかな。失礼します。いや、インストールの発表ありがとう。よいしょ。完全に酔っ払いの運転だな。少しずつ左に偏る酔っ払いの運転。だいぶ長いね。発砲店までさ。ちょっと日本式で右から見てしまう。なんだ、メタルギアの通信入ったぞ今。 シューティングギャラリー10時32分22時か。失礼します。
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you
巡
tell
査
us
で
anything
す。
about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum.
登
Chambered
録
for
番号付きパ
357,
ールグループにニッケルメッ
nickel-plated
キ仕
with
様。
pearl grips. Same gun used by
パ
General
ット
Patton.
ン将軍のと同じ。
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
模造品だろ。
I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith
中
&
でし
Wesson
か
order book.
買えない。
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
71893だよね。
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
S 719あったあったあった。これか。
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
エロルシュローダ
3 South Glass Street. Ordered
サ
the
ウス
gun
ブ
in
レストリート
February 46.
20346年。何十年代 ?1960 年代か。
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
またね。多分何回もお世話になるだろうな。
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way,
エロ
Gungadin.
ルシュローダーのアパート。この BGM 大丈夫？あ、通報です。ただしその銃が持ち主だとしてもその銃を使ったとは限らないという。
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One of a kind
そうだ
murder weapon
実名を使
bought
って
locally
地元
using
で
a
使
real
われてい
name.
る。
If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
追い越し車線じゃないけど追い越し。緊急車両じゃないのに。でも普段ロックスターのゲームってすごい犯罪的なゲームだけど、これマジで真面目なゲームだよな。シュローダーのアパート10時50分。ごめんね。アヒアムやってみたいとか言ってなかったっけ？そうそうそう。やってみたい。郵便受けを見れば容疑者。
Schroeder, apartment
2
2.
号室。郵便受けには何もないのかな。これか。こんにちは。
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn. Wilshire Division.
パールグレッ
You're the owner of a
ケルメ
Smith
ッ
&
ケ
Wesson
の
Model 27.
スミスウェスソン
nickel-plated
モデル
with pearl
27
grips?
をお持ちです。
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me.
Uka?
I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
いてやりやがった
That
な
was a very bad move.
ほらほらほれカウンターほれはいえい
You
お前撃ってみろ、殴ってみろよこの野郎。ほらボッコボコだ、ボッコボコ。過剰防衛。
Ralph, you all right? I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
執行。そうだ、すり抜けねえんだったすり抜けねえんだった。これ何？
Nothing significant.
関係。これは？
It doesn't appear to be connected.
マグカップ。綺麗だな。
Nope.
リンガー。
Don't think this is any use to us.
なんだこれ。アーティ・ローゼンバンク46年9月4日。全部46年。1940年代。戦争終わった後ぐらいだな。いや、もうちょいだけ続いてる時代か。ダーリー、ティーボディックス、フレディ、フロイド、マリツェスキー、アンゲロ・サンタナ、フロイド。何を示してるんだ？年か。
List of names and a series of numbers.
さっきの
Floyd
デカの
Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or
表彰
stick
どこ
our
ろか
schlongs
やべ
in
え
a
ヘビ。
hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
元に戻しとけっつ。
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
何これ？列車？何これ？あれ、この人フェルプスじゃない？はい、乗れー。はい、知ってる顔だ。乗れー。はい、知ってる顔。乗れー。
Dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private.
機
Some
嫌
people
悪い
seem to want to get on this
あ
bus.
Didn't ask for your
あ、
help.
あ
He
れ
didn't
か、や
ask
っぱ
for your
戦
help.
争
Can you believe
中
this
の
guy? Who are you two? Abbott
一つなのかな。
Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
海兵上がりなんだ。パシフィックエレクトリック。総合と、あれ今ので終わ
You
り
picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight.
右の人たちぶつかってたぞ今。
But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings.
またこう デコボコフレンズが。
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
予想していて危険。
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
失礼しました。小道入るわ。おい。おい、邪魔だば帰ろう。ああ、なんだよ。8時19、9時18分。事件事件事件。事件です事件です。もう発砲してるぞやつら。ちょっと待って。ゲームプレイが。ああ、あげるらあげる。これでいいかな。感度上がったかな。ちょっと上がってねえな。ちょっとしか上がってねえ。速度が変わらん。まだ撃ってくんのか。出てこい。撃つぞ。まだいる？
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to.
撃つぞ。
Stay down.
何発でも撃てんの？発も撃たれなかった。
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
みんな猟銃だ。
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
異世界転生したら銃も使ったでござるよ。しかも転生先が1980か90年代から1940年代に逆戻りだ。
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
やんのか？おん？見覚えのある男。
With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too
この語り手は誰？
And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph,
あれコール。
Friends who want to stay friends
Cole to
don't
Ralph.
discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole.
仮
Get
釈放
after
中
him,
に逃亡。
Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
待て待て。
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You people screw yourselves.
待て。当然警察です。 邪魔だボケ。警察だ。止まれ。結構早い。足捕まえる足。危ない危ない危ない。何してんの。登って登って。どこまで登んの。おい待て。待たんかこら。めちゃくちゃ筋力あるな。待たんかこら。捕まってたまるかっつって。おいおい嘘だろ。ああこんなところあったんだ。待て待て。あいて。いいだろう。おいおいおいおい。カウンター掴んでやる。えい。元気です。観察官が寂しがる。
You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
チュートリアル的な要素なのかな。
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1.
ケルソバカみたいに怒るじゃん。
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
リーダー性1じゃん。なんか変わってる？異世界転生しました。購入者要注。バイヤービュエー。
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
めっちゃ銃声鳴ってる。事件だ事件だ。大丈夫？
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an
警察
ambulance?
だ。
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
いや、緊急車両として走れる。
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. Your first reporting then.
担当巡査なんで？
Going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
急にじゃん。
Broad daylight, crowded street.
いやいや、現場保持。
I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
ここには弾痕はないな。一発でやったわけではなさそう。ここに一発。ここに2発か。なんだこれ。バンコーバーアルカディアウエストサードストリート1412の住人か。シーガレッタ。支払い済み。予約番号01786。予約商品。
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
うん、宝石店かなんかなんかな。ここにも一発撃たれてんな。ないか。うん。弾痕あれどあれだな。銃弾が。すいません、ちょっと。
I'm Officer Phelps, Miss. I'm here about the
銃撃事件、そう。
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss.
ボスゲージ。
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
エベレット・ゲージ。
And you are?
Galleta.
関係性を更新。
Clovis Galleta.
従業員ってことか。左に書き込まれる。目撃したんだ。27歳。
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, Miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when
ある店で
Mr.
ゲージさんが怒鳴り込んできた。
my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
悲しんでらっしゃる。目撃者の証言が証拠の手帳と食い違ってると思ったら反証するを選択しろ。とりあえず反証するのかな。
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
証拠。これ。
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year.
正解なんだ。
Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the
イヤリン
earrings,
グが
will I?
没収さ
You
れ
could
る。
lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar
宝石
Kalu.
店のオーナーの彼が素敵な
jewelry
時計を。
He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they
言い
start
争いになった。
yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in
日本
Japan,
製
and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back.
確か
I
に。
hear
うん
another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
なるほど。有力な殺人容疑者。
Which jewelry store?
Hartfields,
ブローベイン
Broadway, between 5th and
の。
6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun.
Kalu
He kept
ka.
pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned.
銃をゴミ箱に投げ捨てて歩き去った。証拠はないが目撃者が嘘をついてると思ったら、これもチュートリアルなんだろう
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
な。ユ
A
ダヤ。
lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
動機は宗教的憎悪か。
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so
4
many,
発撃たれてたよね。
and they were so loud.
目撃者の証言が真実だと思ったら信用するを選択しろ。特に銃撃事件に関しては何も書いてないわ。ま、それは正しいだろうな。
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang.
5
And
発
then another. And then 3 very quickly close together. 5.
ん
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave.
3分
We'll
の
need
3
you to
が
make
正
a
解
formal statement about what happened to Mr. Cage.
Does
直
that
感
mean
使
I
用
can
する
still
と
collect my
操作や呪文を
my
スムーズに進められる。直感ポイントはランクの上昇で
Yes,
早い
officer,
な。
I'll make a statement.
操作中であれば直感ポイントを使って察知した手がかりはレーダーに表示され発見しやすくなる。んこれだ。あ、5発落ちてるね。確かに。
Shell casings.
32蛍光弾。リボルバーではないな。正直こんなもんかな。
Some of us have work to do, buddy.
暇ではないか。ただ4発しか撃たれてないんだよな。ああ、すいません。ああ、捨てられてんのかな。捨てられてるわ。トラックで注目。製造番号書いてある。
Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by customer.
0138か。
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
また行かないといけない。
We have the murder weapon.
さあ、イエスさ。
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
ハートフィールズ宝石
That's a
店。
couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
宝石店か。銃砲店だったら先に行くべきでしょう。名前がわかるかも。ちょいな。バカ止まるな。結構ハンドリングが高いね。いい車。とりあえずまずは銃砲店か。イーグルサンズ。昼間か。
Officers, what can I do you for?
ちょっと待ってね。ブローニングハンド0138か。01138。
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I
あ
didn't
れ
sell
売
it.
ってない。
Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you
ヨーロッパで
find
人
one
気の
over
銃。
here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu.
Ah,
Edgar Kalu was his
Kalu.
name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
なるほど
Then
ね。
he bought a box of cartridges and he
今
left.
日
You know
人
where we can find Mr. Kalu.
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
取り扱ってないけど一丁しかないことで助かったわ。なるほどね。じゃんちょっと浮いたぞ。じゃあ次行くか。カーナビがないからなんとも不満だな。お前赤信号だったぞ。あれ公安が黙ってねえぞ。 ハートフィールズ宝石店2時36分。14時やね。
Officer,
こんにちは。
can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
逃
I'll
げる
buzz
ぞ
him。for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
ちくしょう、逃げやがった。あっち？オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。待てこら、お前逃げんじゃねえよ。容疑者だ。
Kalu, get back here!
あっち上がれ、お前。追っててもダメか。銃使用許可はないが先に撃たしてもらうぜ。あ足狙ったのになんか癖出ちゃってたな今。軽く癖出ちゃってたね。すいません。ああ、怪我しちゃった。いや、悪いけど。逃げる方が悪いわ。
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
俺もなんか、アリさんに似てきたな。もう先。いけないんだ。あ、そういうことか。この人があれなんだ。待ってよ。
Kalu, get back here!
だって L2 を押したまま R で狙うって書いてあったら、おい、それ人手なしみたいに言うなよみんな。銃出てきたら撃つじゃん。
Too late, Kalu!
おー、えい。
Edgar Kalu, you're under
殺
arrest
人
for
罪
the
で。
murder of Everett Gage.
じゃあな、豚箱行きだ。
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
人を成長させ
The
る
one
事
you
件
never
があれ
solve.
ば。
The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you
もしやら
relive
ひょ
the
っ
what
としてやら
ifs, the might have beens, the half leads, and the half truths.
半端な真実
The
ばかり
case
の
that
事
other
件。
cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son.
間違えた？
I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative.
釈放されてんじゃん。
How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to
あ、
conduct the interviews?
なんか
sir?
似てる人だからあれかと思ったけど、違うわ。
You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you
京
did
都
in
ど
the
もを追
war,
い払って
sending
戦争中
heathens
の
back
活
to
躍
the
は言う
hell
ま
they
でも
came
ない
from.
が、
But I'm curious
尋
as
問
to
の
whether
生
you
徒も
can
一
turn
流
your
なの
hand
か
to
興味があっ
interrogation.
てね。
Takes a certain
なん
animal
か好きな
cunning,
ずる
man.
賢さ必要だぞ。
Do you think you might be
心
ready
の
for
準
that?
備はいいか？
Yes, sir.
心の準備はいいか？
Good man.
よし。
You need many
容疑
things.
者を有罪にするのは大変だぞ、フェルプス君。
A motive,
動機に犯行状況、証拠、決定的証拠、そして何よりも容疑者の自供が必要になる。
if you fail in the form
動機や証拠の線でダメならほんの少し脅かして吐かせる。
How are you
や
feeling?
れそうか？
Fine, sir.
よし。
Very good.
この証拠には逆らえない。奴を地獄へを叩き落としてや
May
れ
the。cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil.
自白を引き出せ、フェルプス君。
This is your chance.
君にとってはチャンスだぞ。
Don't fail me.
期待を裏切るなよ。コーヒー飲んでるやん。タバコやん。もう死刑の前じゃん。
arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
何を言い争った
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
ゲージを
Put
撃った。
5
背
rounds
中から
in
5ハー
Gage's
ツ。
back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
あ正
You
解
shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut. And watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
すいません。失望したぞ、コール・フェルプス。中へ戻れ。奴をぶん殴るなりして授業を引き出せ。すいません。再びいいですか。同じこと言うやん。
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold
同
blood.
じこと言う
You're
や
going
ん
to。have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe
せやだった
store.
んだ、そもそも。
Put 5 rounds in Gage's
誤
back.
発も。
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me. これに対してさ、反論した方がいいのかな。
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed
ちょ
right
っと
out
待
of
って
court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
また俺上司に怒られるんだから、ちょっと。
You disappoint me, Coulthard.
上司に怒られるんやって、もう。上司に怒られるって。また同じ。弁護士呼べって言うじゃ
Has my
ん。
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
そもそも何で言い争いをしたんだっけ。ニッコニコじゃん。
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
背の後を
You
つけ
put
て。
5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
関係のないことではないでしょ。これログ見れればいいね。
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
ゲージを撃ったのは。
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out
ちょ
of
っと
court.
ちょっとすいません。また怒られてくる。もう失望されんじゃん。
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
失望されるくそ。
You disappoint me, Coulthard.
ぶん殴ってでもって言うじゃん、もう。
I need a confession.
くそ。そう、曇りガラスから何が見えるのよさ。
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
すいません
A lawyer
ね。
can't help you, Mr.
カルー
Kalu.
さん。
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
直感使うか。
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
直感のチュートリアルなのかな。コミュニティに聞く。
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove
総
anything.
当たりだけはやりたくないな。
We know all about the argument.
俺
Miss
か。
Galetta made a statement.
言い争いか。
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
彼女は買おうとしていた。
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with
の
all
メ
those
ンバーでクソどもと
monsters.
組
He
んで
blocked
私の提
every
案をことごと
proposal
く
I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu. I'm
プラス5
charging you with the first-degree
第
murder of
1級
Edgar
殺人
Gage.
罪で逮捕だ。
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury
第
can
2級
commute
殺人
to
に
murder in
減
the
刑
second
することを
degree.
願おう。
May God have mercy on you, sir.
すいませんでした。何回も怒られて。いいですかこんなもんで。見事だよ、フェルプス巡査。本当にただの巡査か
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have
な
a
ら
word
所長
with
に
the
君の
chief.
ことを話しておくよ、フェルプス君。警察には英雄が必要だ。市民に尊敬される誠実な顔がな。お前の正義には迷いがない。私はそういう男が好きでね。さあ、職務に戻れ。だがその前に一つだけ。シワのないスーツを2着用意しておけ。すぐ必要になる。さらばだ、フェルプス君。あ、合格だ。パトロール編をクリア。事例を待て。やったー。警察学校。やった、昇進した。警部だったのにな。前の世界だと。下から始まるんだ。下の階級から始まるんだね。サブウェイターミナル。ブラウンダービー。運転席。ザ・ドライバーズシート。おー。服は変わってる。昇進しちゃった。じゃあ。
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
交通課
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
公安かよ。
fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue
公
won't
安
be
かよ。
It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps.
左遷じゃん、公安とか。
Maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, detective. Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps.
お前、
I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
薬物依存症パクるのにも飽きた。
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and
風紀犯罪
advisor.
All
か
dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star.
映画スター。
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience. What is that supposed to mean? Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
新しい兄貴に変わった。
Now some
学ぶの
housekeeping.
か。
Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
皆さん、こんにちは。
Some of you guys may know Phelps.
チームオッ
He's
ズの
the
コール・
cop
フェル
who
プ
broke
ス
the
で
jewelry
す。
store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
はい。
If it's all right with you,
That's an
sir.
order, Phelps.
命令かよ。
Quiet, everybody.
静かに。
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest?
戦争の英
I
雄か。
partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan
オ
Bukowski.
ランダ人。
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell
お
does.
前デブだな。
Partners, right? Okay, okay, can it, guys?
やめろ、投げるな。
Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop.
交通課の表と裏は知り尽くした
I'm gonna
いいデカ
start you
か。
out with one case. You do okay? I'll give you a
そつなく
couple
こなせば
more.
また次を。
Screw up. You'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE freight depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
OK。パシフィック電鉄貨物駅。乗り捨てられた車。
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk.
9年
You
も
were here in
かかったん
5
だ。
minutes.
What do you want me to
お
say?
前雑魚。
I didn't ask for any favors.
まあ俺の前世警部補だったからね。お前には分からんだろ。
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal
なんで
depot.
俺が運転せないかんねん。
I'll direct.
道案内任してくれ。頼んだわ。クイックスーパー。ハンドリングがいい。おーい。
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping.
なんか事件。
Went to college at Stanford.
Did 2 years ROTC
事件か。
before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign.
沖縄。
Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the
ギャングの暴動会。
Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrol.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
話は途中だ。あ、待て。なんだ？マスクドガンマン。
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he
目出し
shot
帽か？
past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
まったく仕事も大変だな。目出し帽でもねえな。
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
どこ？お、あ、違う。危ねえ。同僚撃つとこだった。え、下降りてない？ちょっと。同僚撃ちそうになるし、容疑者逃亡したし。めちゃくちゃダメな警官じゃん。すいません。失礼しました。
Up on the roof, officer. He has a
ち
mask
ょっ
on
と
his
交
face.
通事故起こ
I
す
caught
し。
sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
オッケーオッケー、分かった分かった分かった。これ飛ばせないんかな。発砲事件なんだね、この時点で。
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me!
近寄るんじゃねえ。待ち上がれ。撃つな。俺も撃つぞ。お前が撃つんだったら俺も撃つぞ。いいのか。オッケーオッケーオッケー、左左。クソ M。あるよ。交通安全課で殉職だけはしたくねえな。おーい。
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapon.
無力化。これでいい？ちょっとダメだったけど、すごい苦い顔してる。なんかあれ俺なんか間違えた。今のでよかったのかな。あれ今のでよかったのかな。女子今のでよかったんすか。気まずい感じではあったな。
Turn on the siren.
Say, Mr. Benny, I'm quiet, Roger.
John, oh, John, how can you walk out on me after always listening to me?
I'm sorry, Agnes, but marriage isn't for us. It just wouldn't work.
Seriously, right? I should have listened to my father.
Your father. If he kept his nose out of it, things might have been different.
Would they?
ちばっちゃってんじゃん。怖っ。
Be fine. Goodbye. Gee.
11時11分。
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
あざーす。顔見知りないよね。
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give me your story and you'll be all right.
どうも。
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and
ありがとう。
we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
ステファンの兄貴。
What now? Better get details from the reporting officer before we go any further.
うっす。
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps.
ハート巡査。
What have you got?
公安のフェルプスで
Abandoned
す。
car, probably stolen. The solid
善良
citizen
な
is
市民は
Nate
ネイト・ウィ
Wilkie.
ルスキ
He
ー。
called it in.
ウィルキーか。
What gives with the coroner?
そういう報酬。
There's blood all over
天
the
使か。
interior.
ああ、死体見つか
Someone's
ったん
caught
だ。
the full
あ
Broderick,
い
but
や
no
見つかってないん
stiffness
だ
yet.。
We have an owner for the car?
しぶき。
Car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of
バンカ
Bunker
ーヒル
Hill.
のすぐ
All
来
right.
た。
We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too
短期の
long.
やつ。
He's the restless type.
OK。
Nice day
よ
for
し
it.。
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place
検査
to
だ
be
もん。
parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood.
血まみれはやばい
So
な。
I called the police.
現場にいた
Mind
理
if I
由。
ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I
分
was
岐
on
器
my
をチェ
way
ック
out
し
to
に
the
行こうとし
switch
て
and
近
reckoned
道。
I'd take a shortcut.
鉄道職員ね。なるほど。
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
なるほど。エイドリアン・ブラックに関する情報。
Do you know Adrian Black?
Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
嘘はついてる感じないな。
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did.
数日前の夜、向こうの駐車場に止まってた。
I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
なるほど。ご協力どうも。
Patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
あんた鑑識？
Doc?
あ、鑑識だ。
Detective Phelps. What have we got? A lot of blood for a blunt force injury.
銃器損傷に
Victim
大
must be
量
in a
出
very bad
血。
way. Any sign of the guy? Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
トランクか。あ、鉄パイプ。
Doesn't tell me anything.
六角レンチだ。これはライブホグ47。豚3ドルは安いな。
F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
当時200円とかか。これ以外にはないな。わ、えぐ。
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
だけにしては相当えぐい形を。A の証拠はこれか。財布かなんかか。幸せだった頃の写真。多分左のやつだよな。おしゃれな車内ね。臭そう。エイドリアン・ブラック、ダウンタウン・バンカーヒル・アベニュー620、白人男性32、173、青、茶、既婚。
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
バンカーアベニュー。そしてメガネか。死体はあるのかな。ステンゼル。
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look.
自分で直したような跡がある。まあこれぐらいか。で B の証拠はこれ何？修理。タバコ。
Not sure this means much.
意味はないね。
Advice?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
あれ B？ あ、これか B。撲殺？
Brand name might give us something
イ
to
ン
go
スト
on.
ハート。インストヘッドかな。インストハート。インスタヒートかな。証拠品は3つほど。PS3 でも綺麗だったのにもっと綺麗になってる。そっか。PS3 の時代の作品だもんね。
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything, Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
ああ、これは大丈夫そうだな。別に信用してもいいな。
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red?
明日ナーさんたちとモンハンやるけど来る？
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
配信してもしゃあないしな。
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer
モン
if
ハ
we
ン
need
も
anything more from you.
正直言ってワールドは飽きるほどやったからね。また寝ちゃうと
I can't
思う。
really spend no more time over this.
そうなるとすげえ失礼になっちゃうから。
Done here. We'll head over there now.
ただ男性の遺体がねえな。兄貴。あ、相棒、ちょっと運転してくれやせんか？
You can drive. Where are we going?
いいね。うち左スティックは壊れてるもんで。最初もロサンゼルス中の車乗りつくそうな。結構です。私、日本車以外に興味がないもん。
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps.
Ah,
I'm not good at this
okay.
shoulder to cry on stuff.
すいません、失礼します。
Just a minute.
Just a minute. こんにちは。
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can
Margaret
discuss this in the
Black.
living room. Please come in.
めっちゃ時間かかったよ。だろうね。
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of
こ
foul
ういうのよ
play.
ね。
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you,
イン
ma'am?
スタヒートか。
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen
キッ
window.
チンの窓の外、
At the
家
side
の
of the
横手。
house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
協力的だな、捜査
Check
の
the
さ。
place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
キッチンの横手な。あ、あるある。インスタヒート。これか。自動ガス式ガラス内壁給湯器。インスタヒート。24時間。お湯がいつでも使えます。この時代からこういうのってあったんだね。ちなみにマルチエンディングではない。GTA5 だとマルチエンディングだけどね。1月4日、82ドル。肺炎12ドル、配送11ドル。誰が対応したんだ？
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
一昨日以降。
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
今の時間帯が分かんないから何とも言えないな。絵がうますぎる。失踪中ね。ロックスター4あたりからマルチエンディングどんどんし始め、あ、そっか。4の後だもんね。さすがに作れなかったんじゃない？同僚が死ぬゲームとかじゃないからな。多分。インスタヒートはどれだ？ キシドール。
I don't think so.
これはアイロンか？
Seems irrelevant.
アイロンだ。何これ？花。やっぱキッチンの中か。まだあるっての？裏面か。裏面どうやって見るの？ねえ。裏面どうやって見るの？ああ、見れた見れた。錆びつくことも腐食することもありません。10年間の保証付き。24時間たくさんのお湯を沸かせます。エンジニアリングヘルプが書いてあるけど、これ絶対これあれじゃん。ムービー流れるやつやん。ほら。
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
ちょっとトイレ行ってくるな。
You're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
あら？タイミング良かったかしら？よいしょ。全く内容知らんけど。で、そのヒートなんちゃらってどこにあんの？これがそう。そもそもここはキッチンじゃない可能性が。なんだっけ？インスタヒートか。インスタヒートはいずこに？あ、これか。
No use leaving the thing half finished.
中途半端じゃ謎は解けない。ここやね。これがここやね。これか。一本足らんな。ってことはあれが事故現場に落ちてたやつか。
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
犯人は近所のもの。いうことか。周りの人に聞くべきかもな。あっちかな。
Cavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
上松地か。4本使われてるかな。
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
R&I に住所を聞いてみる。 レコードズ・インバスティゲーションは情報を、読めないよ急に。電話を探して住所を尋ねる。すいません奥さん、電話貸してもらえますね。勝手に。
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
アリソとヒューイットの角、
Kavanaugh's Bar.
ユニオン駅の
Corner of
南
Aliso
側。
and Hewitt. South side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks you help. まあ残りはなさそう。
So what next?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. We don't want to miss anything.
ずーっと家に滞在してるけど。これは食だ？ 飛行機。
Incidental.
ブンブン。
Doesn't look like anything.
同じじゃね。何見てんだよって。あの頃を思い出すのかフェルプス君。君は飛行機に乗っていないだろう。あ、これが。
This must be Adrian's.
入ってないよね。
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
やっぱステンツェルのメガネか。お、私のエイドリアンへ、あなたが。
To my Adrian.
Without you, hurry back, my darling. 早く戻ってきてよ、私のダーリン。チケット、エクスプレスのパシフィックノーウェスト電鉄のロサンゼルス着はシアトル、1946年12月3日。
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing.
探検か。
Someone couldn't wait to get out of this
この
house.
家を出たがってる者がいるらしい。にしては荷物は。あ、終わった。終わったか。あ、じゃあとりあえず話を聞いてみますか。
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's
夫の
plant.
工場の責任者。
Very shady character.
夫には社員と親しくなるなって言ってたのに。
Distance from the staff. They're
い
always
つも
out
一緒に飲みに
drinking
行ってました
together.
まあそういう関係もありえるよね。
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
どうなんだろう。疑問に思うけど。ちょっと反証
But
し
you
て
knew
み
where
る
he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination,
そう
young
いう言い
man.
方する。
Do you have any proof of that allegation?
これ
My husband is missing. You say you may be hurt, and the
ちょ
best
っ
you
と
can
待
do
っ
is
て。
berate
そういう
me?
聞き方する？
You're a poor example of a man.
ブラック夫人のめっちゃ怒ってるよ、多分。
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting
なん
for
か違う。
Adrian to come home.
でもまあこれは信用してもいい。
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
なんか闇雲になりそうな気がする。
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
身長？自分で直した形があるのに新調するか？ああ。疑っ、まあでも必要ないような気もするな。
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old
テ
ones
ープ
away.
で修理しようとし
He
て。
tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
なんか引っかかるな。この人の名前って違うよね。ちょっと。
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart,
なんか違う
but
な
it。wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
6分の4。
Please do, Detective.
真相は闇雲に。難しいゲームやな。あ、ごめん。ちょっと運転して。
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
自分で運転するのめんどくさい。
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there. Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem
なんで
to have
わ
the
ざわざ
happiest
そっ
home
ちから
life.
入った？
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever. You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type.
Stranger things have happened.
Following the Republican landslide of 1946.
パーフェクトエレクトリック。なんかホームレスおらん？
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
そうだ。
Tuna fish and the
あ
chicken.
れがマスターかな。
You know Frank Morgan?
Seen better days.
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
こんな昼間からみんな飲んでるもんやね。
That cherry pie was delish.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
違うの？疑うってどういうこと？なんだそのふてくした顔は。おめえはよ。
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
なんかさ、詳細書いてないからさっぱりわかんないのもあるな。ちゃんと覚えてなきゃいかんかな。
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing,
もう全部間違っとる
a
が。
lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess.
キムさんいらっ
Maybe
し
he
ゃ
had
い
to。go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD
2-0 だわ。
taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
ダメだ、警官でごめんな。探偵じゃないです。警官です。お前、酔ったまんま車乗るの？嘘やん。飲酒運転。完全に飲酒運転。尾行だ。
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
おいおい、人倒れたぞ、おい。大丈夫か？イエス、クラシックか。1940年代ですね。人を引き殺してみて絶対嫌だ。警察官の何を置いて
That would be a bad time to forget how to
なん
drive,
でこん
Cole.
な時に運転忘れんの？させこの世界は GTA ではない。多分ね、多分平気だと思う。とりあえず終わったらちょっとやってみようかな。こうは言ったものの。あ、そっか。この時代だからサイドもねえんだ。サイドブレーキあんのか？まあ、交通事故を起こせるくらいだから多分
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
やれるんじゃないかな。
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
モーガンのアパートか。
Let's check the place out. Come on.
君が運
Day
転
one
しろ
of
よ、
big
文句言う
time,
の
and。you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
そうか。2号室。 物はなんか入ってるな。
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
1から4は左か。番号が書いてないぞ。ああ、書いてあった。
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you we're.
おるやん、エイドリアン。
I'll get it.
よ。
Ah, shit.
あれ、エイドリアンいる
It's
じゃ
over,
ん。
Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
ちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょい。逃げんな逃げんな。銃は最後の手段ね。
There's no point running, Adrian.
ちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょい。こらこらこらこら。待ちなさい待ちなさい。待ちなさいって。おい待てこらおい。待ちやがるバカ野郎マジで。待たんかこら。
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
何した
I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a
なん
wild
と
goose
いう
chase like
か
this.
な。
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
豚箱。
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style too.
LAPD
Well
です。
done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here.
出世できる。
Go a long
やっ
way in
た
this
ー。
department.
ゴードンさんありがとう。事件解決。もう少し強く追求してればフランク・モーがエイドリアンについての証言を変えていたかもしれない。追求か。私には無理だな。ザ・コンソールズ領事の車。
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street.
新車が乗り捨てられてる。
DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
巡回警官がね。行きましょう相棒。
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
安月給分。
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
お疲れ様。
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it
新
without
車
asking.
捨てるやつは絶対ないよな。
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege.
Let's go save the world.
相棒くん。今日は俺が運転するよ。さっきは運転しまくってごめんね。あ、ごめん。あ、事件報告書に大きく響くって。よくないらしい。
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
近いな。なんで引き返すねお前。チンっていうのいいな。ああ、ここか。ジェイコブス宅の裏庭。お疲れ様。
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan.
公安です。
Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
車この先に。 いや、いい車乗ってるじゃない。
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
左からすごいボコボコって音が。
Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
外
Has
交
anyone
官
touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I
ジェ
got
イコ
here.
ブという男。
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
まずは現
Sure,
場だ。
take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
まずは A の証拠から。あれ割られてるな。カリフォルニア州自動車登録証。本登録書に交通法に登録済み。3月31日。はあ。アルゼンチン総領事館。アルゼンチンか。登録書。
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
うん。トランクには
Empty.
本当に空だな。あれ、タイヤ外されてる。その前にこっちか。ナンバープレートないじゃん。なんで？で、超強い青ナンバーが外されてる。完全に動かせなくしてるんで。
Stealing the wheels is for
タイ
amateurs.
ヤを盗むと
Car ring
素
would have
人
stripped it
の
in a
仕業。
warehouse.
プロなら倉庫で丸裸か。開口官か。取ってるのが4つ目の証拠か。レンチ。完全にタイヤの車を外すためにやってそうだな。デューイブラザーズ備品パッカード。
Combination wrench. Must have used it to
コン
remove
ビ
the
ネーシ
wheel
ョンレン
lugs.
チね。タイヤの取り外しに使うのはまあこれでも使えるか一応。タイヤ取り外しと。こういうアメ車の場合の取り外しってどうなんだ？これは何？別に人を殴ったわけではなさそうだ。
Don't think this is anything.
てかそもそもここ野球場みたいなもんか。いや。
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
旗ついてなかった？あれ？ああ、1個取ったんか。あ、これで終わりか。ちょっと一旦聞いてみるか。
That's all I've got. Speak to the witness.
目撃者ね。
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
OK。
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
別に嘘はついてなさそうやな。
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, I'll call the cops. So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
ヒスパニック系の容疑者。めっちゃ怒ってんじゃん。どうした？
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
俺を信用しろと言わんばかりの顔だな。まあかといってもな、別にログが見れればねいいんだけど。
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
え、
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
うん、あれ消えたタイヤとか。
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old,
わ
but it
わかんなくなってきた。
looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
さまざまなパーツが取り外されてる自動車。
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
おいおいおい。
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
なるほどね。
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something
それは
about
ちょっ
those
と。
kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire?
審判のマスク。とりあえず手帳か。
Help me out.
We really ought to take more time over the
カード
Packard,
か。
Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
調べることあるか。うん。
Any ideas?
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see.
本を慌てて。1947年。ファン・フランシスコ。ファン・バルデス。ジョン・マドセン。
Okay, so we have the owner of the
あれ
vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
なんか定期的になんか音が聞こえるのは何なの。気立てのいい子、優しい青年、厚みのある唇、野球ファン、少し押す必要あり、変態だな。チェリーキャンディーが好き、天使のような風貌、オリーブ色の肌、金色の髪、日焼けした肌と青い目、背が高く細身、変質者だな。ウィリアム・デューイ書いてあった。
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
いや、結構です。因なる男前、すかしかり、プレゼントが好き。とても純粋。美白な肌。でも乱暴な性格。ガブリエル。しまうんかい。
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
非常電話はあるんですぜ。じゃあ1247です。
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Packard dealership, 629
パ
Figueroa
ッ
Street.
カードの特約なんだ。
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
2458。
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer.
学校か。
What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
16か。
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
ゲーム上出せない人だっ
There's
た。
just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard
あ、
diplomatic
遭難
license
届
number Paul
出てんだ。
Robert 706 was reported missing this morning by Juan
サンフ
Francisco
ランシスコ
Valdez.
バルデス。ああ
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's
ゲームを
demanding
要
an
求。
audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
バンバルデス。
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir,
Detective. We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
字幕を追いながらゲームやるの大変だな。よいしょ。まずはデュイブラザーズのところに行こう。
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call. This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
どうした？
Not your favorite
フ
cases.
ェルプス君？ダイアグラムになってたぞ今顔が。
Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
That's as refreshing as it is delicious. The king of refreshment for that anytime thirst. The thirst of a king can be quenched for just a nickel. With Cola King.
平和なゲームやな。いやまあなんか事故を。 あぶねえ。いや行っちゃおう。事件を追うためには行くしかねえ。ちょっとへこんだ。おいどけどけ。緊急車両通ります。失礼します。ライトつかねえ。通るよ。失礼するぞ。415。いやーでも面白いゲーム。
Finally, we're starting to think nobody would show.
ギャング戦。
What have we got? The Third Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang.
ギャング同士の戦いかい。
Better to do than howl each
罵倒し合う他にやることがない。今のところ流血はなし。うわやったやったやった。
Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons.
いけ。死ぬ。あ。殉職した。やばい AK 持ってるぞ。一人殉職一人殉職。 帽子が飛んでった。終わった？まだいるな。どこだ？あれか。警官が死ぬ。弾無限なんか。終わった。殉職してしまった一人。そんな。
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
正義の剣の服。ジャスティスソード。この事件が解決したら今日やめかね。いやーマジでな。止まるなそんなところで。ちょっとごめん兄貴。タバコを吸っていい？楽しいね今のところは。楽しいけどさ尋問とかの時のさその時は大変だわ。字幕読みながら人の顔を伺わないといけないから。なんだよこのなんか焼肉屋で流れてそうな BGM は。にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃドリアドリアドリア焼肉屋の BGM や。休んでる暇なかった。ドリアドリアドリアドリアドリア。サイゼのテーマか。サイゼもこんなにうるさくねえよ。ラジオ多分オリジナルじゃないこれ。てかそもそも BGM 消音がないからもう流すしかないじゃないこれ。まあいいや。怒られたらオフにするわ。お前は近寄ってくるな。車両通るよ。注意してな。ありがとうありがとう。近いかな。わハンドリング効かなかった。畜生。お前警官だから現場に直行しろ。新車だ。血の薬。
give me speed.
おいおいおいおい、こらこらこらこら。強盗かよ。
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
待ち上がれお前。まったくしょうもないもん盗みやがって。
You really need to lay off the pills.
えい。もう少し打つところだったよ、君のこと。じゃああとは頼んだよ。新白身だしな。
You know the way. You can drive.
疲れた。運転して。
That are satisfying, good eating, and make your mouth.
こんなところもあるんだ。まだチャイニーズタウンっていう概念もないはずだから、ちゃんとした風格のアメリカだよな。
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look.
外れ。
Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
OK。この人もあれだな。協力的だね。
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys of your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
これは12だな。これも同じ12。ロングレンチ。
One left.
こうか。
Gabriel Delgado is missing a
19ミリ。
3/4.
19ミリレンチ。関係はなさそうだな。ちょっとお話伺っても。
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
ここヒューズか。ラジオペンチってやつだな。パッカードでは間違いなさそう。
No good.
外交官のプレートはない。しっ 69のナンバーもない。ロックスターらしくないな。これはカリフォルニア。アルゼンチンだから。
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
What do you think? We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
デューイはどこだ。そっか。
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
バルデスとの関係。
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
なんやその顔。あれ、この人がウィリアム・デューイだっけ。たまに崩れたような音なんなんだろう。この人ウィリアム・デューイだっけ。ああ、なるほどね。いや、だったらそれはちょっとおかしい。
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
バルデスの手帳に書いてあったぞ、お前に。
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side.
袖の下渡した。何やってんだお前。
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
また嘘ついてる顔やで。いちいち見なきゃならんのきついな。ここではない。デルガド。デルガドって今回の犯人だっけ。
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
なるほど。盗難車両窃盗に使われたレンチが。
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
また嘘ついてる顔な気がするな。
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals.
招待出しは
It's
何
cheaper
かや
than
ってます
hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
セールスマンには
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
せやな。じゃあお前の車両を1台奪ってやろうかな。いい車だな。
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
この頃はまだ 3D 映画なんてないだろう。ごめん、遠い。ちょっと運転して。運転して。ねえ。降りて。
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
めんどくさい。
I think his name's Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
完全に盗難車両なんだよな。ファーストとヒルの角。
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
もう指紋対策してんのか。1940年だ。まだ指紋認証だなんてないぞ。
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
この中がデューティーだった。こっちか。
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective
完全にマフィア
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
それはないだろう。
You're lying, Valdez. You made the arrangements for the car.
Call the embassy. I decided the color and model, but was not involved in the transaction.
そりゃな。これがものづいて。
Ya basta! I will stand no more.
違うの？領事の車。
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage.
車庫
Terribly
から。
inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your
宇宙地形はあります。でもなんか嘘ついてる感じもないんだよな。なんか嘘ついてそうだな。何笑ってんねんお前。
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel.
あ、ガブリエルか。
Like the archangel. I have no surname.
正解だったようだ。ガブリエル
So
と
tell
の
us
関
about
係。
this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
なんか関係持ってそうな気もするけどな。お前笑えよ。さっきみたいに。なんか知ってそうな気がするんだよな。
You, senor, remind me of my cousin Jose, who was kicked in the head by a polo pony. We shot the pony, but we probably should have shot poor Jose
なん
instead.
か知ってそうだからちょっと疑うわ。
So a consul general gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to
な
draw
んか
your
違
own
う。
conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. Let's nail this kid
あ、そっ
Delgado
か。
and
そ
wrap
も
this
そ
thing
も
up.
引っ張り出せばよかったか、一応ログ見れるんだ。全部書いてあるわ。ログ見れた。新しい情報がほとんど書かれん。
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
まあ総領事のことはちょっと残念に思うが貼ってある。しまった。完全に盗難者だこ
Can
れ。
you drive to this one?
デルガドね。
Do we know where we're going?
ガブリエル・デルガドのとこまで行こう。君そっちから乗らんでもらえないかね。
Friends,
アルプス一万尺槍の上でアルプスさあ踊りましょう。デルガドの住居。ここか。
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel
Yo.
hasn't already flown.
What the hell is
That's the
this
guy
guy
from the
doing?
papers. Solved that big case.
バカにされた。失礼するよ。2号室だったな。何でも2号室だな。ここか？違うな。これ違うわ。ごめん。すいません。間違えました。
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
あれ2号室じゃなかった？
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
あ、ここでいいんだ。
What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
おいおいおいおいおい
So
おい。
how far along are you, Anna?
おいおいおい。完全に撮ってる。
Right. So how's it gonna be when
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
ベンツ狩りかよ。
You are wrong about Gabriel.
やり方
He will
が。
be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for
pertain to
us.
the case.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
What?
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
ガブレル・エルガドの同妻相手。ブス。
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
これは信用していいのかな。あ、ログすぐ見れる。すぐにログ見れるんだ。屈辱された。まあ別に信用していいのか。
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects
完
this
全に
man,
間違ってる。
Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
あやバカか。トゥントゥントロンだったらいいのか。
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least
3
3
日
nights.
帰ってきてない。直近の話じゃなかった。
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
じゃあこのアルゼンチンの墓は何だい。
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
昨
I
晩い
have
た。
never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things
物
in
置に
it.
なんか置いた
I
けど。
don't know what and I don't want to know. I love him.
なるほど。
Maybe
物置
check out
か。
back too. This punk has something stashed somewhere. I know it.
これは
This isn't what we're looking for.
これは違うのすげえ重要そうだけど。器物破損。
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
夜間が。物置って外かな。あ、あれか。いや、あったね、カリフォルニア。これだね。盗んじゃって。
Diplomatic license plates.
これは関係なさそうだけど、どっかから取った車に関係ありそう。これは関係ないか。別に。
Don't think this is anything.
これは
It doesn't appear to be connected.
これもなんか取ってったんじゃないの
I don't think this is going to help us.
あ、パッカードの
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
パッカードのタイヤがあったで。あったで、タイヤが。あったで、タイヤ。
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
本当？タイヤに関してこいつの何も知らないはずがないんだよな。
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line.
行動レース。
That sounds like a street race.
何やってんだよ。
It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
ログが見れるようになってからなんか強くなったな。よし行こうぜ、盗難車で。まだ貼り付けてある。いい加減捨てたらどうすかね。
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So where you want to go?
パッカードの車両で。
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
明日盗難届出されてるだろうな。おいおいおいおい。
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
赤いフォード。じゃあさせん。
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
危な。
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
スリップストリームよ。
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else.
おお、残念だったな。もうちょい当たりが強くなきゃな。
The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
チェ、やりやがる。やりやがるです。まだ追いかけられる。完全に水の上だな。待ち上がれよこのバカ。おい。警察、アメリカの警察はな、許可されてんだよ。止まりやがれ。ああ、沈んでく。ちょっと待って。おら待ってバカこんの。
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
完全に乗り上げたけど。
You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a
Gay
kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul.
Yeah, yeah.
You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook police. We need more of it in this department.
こ こんなもんですよ。車両損害額。アルゼンチン総領事のファンバルデスはパッカードをほぼ無傷で取り戻せた。あ、そういうこと？注目点は。まあ無傷で取り戻さんといかんよな。そして次回予告。
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack.
Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention!
Attention!
Final inspection before liberty.
Hey.
Good job, Kelso.
ホール君、疑いの目のマーク、そのまま帰ります。
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine.
あらあらあ
Boar's
ら、
dirty.
よく
No,
な
it
い。
isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled.
うわ
A
ー
2-day field drill.
ファック。
Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
ケルソ上官に逆らった。本日はこれで終わりやね。天国で結ばれた夫婦。次回予告やね。ちょっと次回予告にしては重すぎるよ。完全に人引いてるやん。
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles.
はい。
Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
わかり
Yeah,
ま
I'm
した。
thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one round.
ということで次回は
Got a stakeout down on
ひ
second
き
later
逃げの
tonight.
ようですね。まあマーダードに引き続いて推理ものですが、まあ、明日からじくじくやっていくのでよろしくお願いします。では本日はこれにて終了です。
Hey, you think those vice...
×じゃね、丸だった。ではまた L.A.ノワールでお会いしましょう。お疲れ様でした。